No need to knock. I'm right here. I went to get a cup of tea. I couldn't really sleep, so I decided a warm drink and a good book would help. Let's go in my room, shall we? I was wondering where you were hiding. Oh, Levi's room. So that's why he was warning everyone not to bother him. He does you a favor while getting to spend time with you. Clever of him, really. I'm most certain Lucifer knew you were with Levi. He mostly focused his annoyance on Mammon, not that I blame him. Seeing Mammon acting all smug was irritating. Nearly gave him a piece of my mind as well. I guess Lucifer didn't want to bother you since you don't skip particularly often, but be wary in case he decides to lecture you too. I see you have the book I lent to Levi. I'm assuming he sent you to return it. You can just set it atop that shelf right there. So were you planning on staying or heading back to your room? Good answer. I propose we take a book each and enjoy some light reading before falling asleep in each other's embrace. I'll prepare my bed with extra pillows and blankets while you choose what you want to read. Please be mindful of the stacks of books scattered about. I've been meaning to clean up a bit, but there's only so much room in here. And we wouldn't want to wake the others with an avalanche. I like knowing I have you all to myself, even if it's temporary. You find something you like? Good. Now come sit. Get nice and comfortable. What did you pick? I think I read that fairly recently. I won't spoil it, but it is really well written. As for me, I chose this book of poetry. It's interesting, to say the least. It's a combination of works by poets from the three realms. The draw is that the poets are only revealed at the end. Each poem is like a small mystery. I like trying to figure out which realm the writer is from. Sometimes it's obvious, but others can be a bit more challenging. If I find one I deem worthy, I'll share it with you. Now, where did that come from? Oh, how interesting. It seems to be a handwritten poem. No author, it just has your name as a title. Shall I read it to you? Very well. Life has gained a vivid new perspective, an addictive new purpose. Of everything experienced, a light shines radiantly. How could the universe create something so magnificent? Nothing within or beyond the realms could ever compare. Is this the ravings of a lost mind? Or does the truth seem so unbelievable? Yet here you are to grace your presence upon the unworthy. So close to my grasp, yet ever so far. I dare not stop reaching, for you hold my heart in value. In your eyes I find my future, my reason for being. My soul yearns for your adoration, and I shall owe you my devotion. Know that I'm tethered to you, a promise to never be broken, and we to never part. The unbreakable bond is my greatest strength. You are my happiness. You are my paradise. You are my perfection incarnate. My biggest sin that I could never regret is loving you too much. So, what did you think? Well, I do think it's some of my better work. I even brushed up on my calligraphy so I could handwrite this for you. I know you said you liked it, but this poem doesn't completely capture my feelings. I've read thousands of books and read hundreds of the top writers in literature in all three realms. And I still have yet to read the words that truly explain how you make me feel. It all seems to pale in comparison to the real emotions and the overall intensity at which I feel them. You're far more intriguing than anything in any of these books that surround us. You're so much more beautiful than any words written within those pages. The way you draw me in, it's absolutely captivating. I am irrevocably in love with you. I have to admit, I was pretty nervous to read it to you. I'm not used to sharing my writings with others. But I know that for you, I would do anything. I always found the concept of lovers writing to each other romantic. Being able to send anything the heart desires, only for the eyes of your beloved. I always liked reading about those kinds of things. It gives me ideas on how to show my love for you. I think the setup was too good to miss the opportunity to finally show you the poem. I was actually thinking of a way to have a cat deliver it to you. But I didn't want Lucifer nagging me for bringing one into the House of Lamentation. Again. I was also thinking of tucking it into your notebook during one of our study sessions, but that didn't seem special enough. And then you appeared at my door, and I knew I had to take advantage of just being alone with you. Seems like those times are increasingly rare nowadays. But I was able to sneak it into my book without you noticing. And I think this was the perfect way to give it to you. It was just the kind of mood I had hoped for. Every moment we spend together makes me fall for you more. It's endless, really. I know you've had a busy day, but tonight's just for us, okay? My brothers don't matter when we're alone. I just want to focus on you and me. So get closer. I want to feel your warmth. It's a good thing tomorrow's the weekend, which means there's no requirements to wake up early. 'Cause I don't think we're gonna be getting much sleep tonight.